On December 12th, the Winter Festival Grand Prix began, and people were excited to see what Christmas goodies were in store. Well, the characters we got were pretty surprising. Chicken Stew, our favourite commentators, joined the fray. They were also joined by Yaya Panda from the mobile racing games, and a brand new character, Hasty the Moose. Hasty's conception derives from a misconception about a character cut from the original Crash Team Racing. The aforementioned character was found as a sketch in series artist Bob Raffai's portfolio of Crash Team Racing character designs. Raffai later stated in an interview that the character design was just a mascot idea sketched for the Trippo airfare search engine, lumped by mistake with other Crash Team Racing sketches. Despite Raffai's image being titled Trippo, he was falsely named Fasty, and it was still named as such internally in Nitro Fueled. Beanox used this as the basis for Hasty, giving it a personality, style, and a different design. On top of that, we also got a horrible incarnation of Rillaroo. Rillaroo from Crash Bash, yes, but a version we should have instead seen in the Spooky Grand Prix. But we will get to that a little later, there is more to this story. The skins were also wonderfully festive, with my favourite being Spyro. That said, in his little box icon, I can't help but see Mewtwo. Is it just me? I hope it's not. The new track, Gingerbread Joyride, is a pretty tough candy wonderland that I don't think too many people enjoyed massively. But more impressively, they fixed the Warp Orb. The Warp Orb couldn't catch up to first place if they were utilising Blue Fire correctly, but the speed of it certainly fixed that. Your only saving grace is a shield or a mask. I actually love this change, it is great. Thunderstruck! Oh yes! And since it was a Christmas update, we could do the Christmas stuff, but I'm not. I'm gonna keep going with the Nitro Kart characters. And we got Nash, we got Orca Nash, we got My Nash, we got Clownfish Nash. That's actually pretty cute. We got Cannonball Nash, and we got Arctic Nash. I actually quite like these. Nash is pretty cool. Nash is a rad dude. We respect Nash. We do respect Nash. Nash is good. The goodest boy. Who will also bite off your arm, making them the baddest boy. I love the lighting here. It's so cool. That said, I am terrible at this track. It's probably the track I'm worst at. I don't know what it is, I have never been able to get used to it. It doesn't matter how many times I play it, I just cannot master it. I wish I could, but I cannot. That said, I don't hate it. I don't hate any of the tracks in this game, I'm just not good at it. There is a difference. Now, I've got to try and find where the other letters are, because I have absolutely no idea. I'm guessing one's going to be near the end. Like probably the final jump or something. I thought one of the letters was in between the spinning thing, but no, it clearly isn't. It's right there. Oh, I know why I was thinking that. In the original game right there is a spinning thing. You'll see why later. Unsurprisingly, this is another track that has had a drastic alteration, and the reason for that is because there's no anti-gravity. Like, because they didn't add anti-grav in this game, they had to change the tracks because they just fundamentally wouldn't work the same way, and that's fair enough. But it is just interesting to see how the tracks are different. Because I'm recording this out of order, I'll probably mention that fact when I'm doing the comparison. But I don't know if everyone's going to watch the comparison, so some people will probably switch off at that point, I don't know. They might, some people won't care. And I respect it. There was initially a shortcut on this track. Well, not initially. There was a glitched shortcut. If you jumped from here to the right, like down below, there was a small bit where the death plane didn't catch you. And yeah, if you did it right, you would skip effectively like 2/3 of the track. I'll tell you at which point you regained, like you rejoined the track. It wasn't free, it wasn't easy to do, but it was doable, and it was also it was doable, and it was also like replicatable. I think it would put you around here. So yeah, it was quite the shortcut. Again, my memory on it is a little hazy. It's been 5 years. They fixed it pretty quickly. Like, in between each major Grand Prix update, there were some mini ones for like online stability or glitches like that, which were quite problematic. So yeah, that was one of those where they definitely fixed that pretty quickly, because it had to be. It was, if you played it online, it was just broken. Like, people would win very, very easily, and it was quite unfair, as you can imagine. So yeah, people didn't care for it. Tiny Temple, love this track. Let us be, you know, I'm gonna be Arctic. Arctic is nice. I shouldn't have done that. I should have saved that for the next one. The track after this is Arctic. Whatever. Who cares? I do. Not that much, but I do. But oh well. Tough. I've decided to be dressed up warm for the track that has fire in it. So this is another track where if you know how to drive it, you will go very fast. I would love to have a clean race on this, because it is a very, very fun track to okay, sweet, to race quick on. Oh, there's the seat. Great. I wasn't sure where it was. Found it. Thank you, game. Guess we're going this way. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. That's fine. Now, I do not recall where the other letters are. One over here? No, it is not. Interesting. Oh, there's one. Where's the final letter then? It's gotta be right at the end, right? Yeah, there it is. Cool. Well, oh, I didn't have any reserves, so my blue fire immediately died. That is unfortunate. Oh well, it happens. You can't win them all. Oh, I think I forgot to change my, oh no, my card between videos. I will do that next time, I guess. I was going to say, please catch up to me, because I don't want the velo to run out and to be just smashed by a rocket. I mean, that would be quite funny, to be fair, but I still don't want it to happen. Oh man, I'm playing really badly. No! No! Oh my god, I got away with it. Hi there, how's it going? Oh no! Oh no! Well, I've still got some work to do. Oh no! I might not win this. This actually is quite close. Oh god, okay. Do not destroy me. Please? No, I don't want that! I need something really good. I think it's game over. I don't think I can catch them. Unless they really screw up, like they hit an item right now. No, it's game over. Wow! I don't lose often, but when I do, it's usually because something stupid happens. In this case, it was my driving. It does happen, does, you know. It's still hard. It's still hard mode, it's not free. I could have played like 1,000 times better, but I just couldn't maintain my reserves for some reason. Again, it happens. Not gonna be perfect all the time. Even those who are the best at this game have bad races. I am not saying that I'm the best at this game, not even close, but I'm just saying even those who are the best still struggle here and there. So I will take great solace in that. Yes, perfect. Alright, good. Let's go! Let the race begin. No, 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 no. No! No! Oh my god! How did my... I was going to say, how did my reserves not run out? There they are. They ran out now. Pity. Because that was amazing to keep that going. All things considered. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. That's fine. That's fine. Next lap will be very interesting, won't it? I must remember not to go down that route. I must really, really remember not to go down there. Because I don't think anyone else does. I was going to say I wasn't sure which way was safe, but it was this way. Ah, Jesus Christ, there's a lot of hazards. Oh, I was actually kind of close to overlapping Komodo, Joe, Mo, one of them. Yeah, if I had actually a good second lap, that would have been an overlap. Yeah, I guess, like, you know, it's a short track and it has blue fire. It is, I guess, a viable overlapping one, much in the way the sea one was. But deep sea driving. But yeah, it's still hard, unsurprisingly. Meteor Gorge! I suppose this also has lava in, so I feel less bad about the Arctic thing. But there is some snow. And by some, I of course mean a lot. There's actually a lot more than I remember. This is more snow than lava. Oh, there's a sea there. Cool! I saw the T in, like, the little preview, so I know where that is. I do not know where the R is. I have a couple of suspicions. Is it up here? It is not. Okay. Good. Because that's one where I was like, okay, that might be slightly hard to get to. Okay, it's right there. Yeah, I figured it could be there as well. It was going to be like either there or it could have been on the outskirts. The shortcut I find much easier to do than the normal route, so... okay. My word. I'm okay. How's it going, Jin? You doing alright there? Well, so far, I think this has gone very well. I really like this track. It is one of my favourites. Certainly one of my favourites on Nitro Kart, and I adore how it looks in this game. Just, I don't know, something about the textures are really, really nice. I love the way the lighting bounces off it. Just looks good. It brings me joy. You know what else brings me joy? Winning! Yes! It was not that hard, as it turns out. But, cool. Alright, must remember to actually change my kart, because I did not. And I think we're going to be entrance this time. So, let's do that. Relic. Thunderstruck. Randomize. Oh, hey, Chicken Stew. Oh, this actually would be fitting for next time. Because it would be Velo's kart. I'm not feeling it. Speaking of Velo, there he is. Sure, I'll be that, why not? We're not being him, we're being you! We've got Entrance! I love him! He's green here, which actually I don't hate. And he's yellow here. He's white here. And he's a lifesaver. He's a wooden doll. And he's Humpty. And he's Chocolate Humpty. I kinda love it. Let's be Humpty. Yeah, I love that Entrance gets a chance to shine. It's cool to see it. Now, will this be difficult? No. No, it will not. I was briefly worried until I saw the 220. I'm no longer worried. Even with me being criminally bad at this, I will not have that bigger trouble, I don't think. Even though I am the absolute worst. It isn't free though. I will say that. Like this isn't a free one. Yeah, I guess like the challenge is in collecting the crates here, because obviously death to all who enter. Okay, that's fine. We're good. I don't know what's the better play there, but I'm glad I at least got the free. I thought I missed it for a second, which could have been funny. Not for me, but it could have been funny. Now there was one down here I missed. Yeah, okay, the free is on the left. Okay, I need to remember that. Because I would like to get the free. And I would also like to... Yeah, okay, never mind, we won't get that. I mean, the thing is, I'm not getting them all anyway. We all know that. I don't need to get them all. That's the beauty of this. I just need to get some of them. Whoops. I didn't actually realise how many frees I saved. I thought that there was, like, I collected a lot of the frees last time. But clearly not. Well, I got a minute 20 to complete a lap. So, I guess I'm feeling quite confident. Yeah, those first crates are really tricksy. Because they're just really sneaky on the left there. Like, or just right underneath. Like, you kind of have to slow down to get them. Which I guess will be worth it. Like, if you're going for all of them, like, I think whether there are 2 or 1 or whatever, they're still going to save you the 2 and the 1 seconds that you get. And then, obviously, if you were to get them all, you get 10 seconds. So, like, they ultimately do save time. Yeah, it's one of those things where I wonder if the overall time you are saving, going out of your way, is actually going to save you 10 seconds in the long run. Like, is it actually worth doing it? I don't know. Well, I nailed it. Wow, that is significantly faster than my last one, isn't it? Fair enough. Good job, me. So what's next? It was, oh, of course, Tiny Temple. I had entirely forgot what races I've already done. Let us be a wooden boy. Oh, he's even got a little wooden nose. Oh, that's cute. Oh, look, he's got like the little wooden circular things that kids play with as for feet. I've never noticed that. That's actually really cool. That's a cute little detail. Alright, 150. If I was to just try and go for the dev time, easy, like, but I can't just do that. That seems ridiculous. I've got to go for some crates, right? Yes, some. I might change my mind for lap 2 and 3. I guess it depends on how I feel about how this lap is going. There's actually not a lot of stuff here. Whoops. That doesn't really matter. I actually might not keep my reserves. There's a real possibility I'll run out. But I will try. I like how I missed all these crates twice. Like, I'm not trying to. I know it sounds like or it looks like I am. Oh, I actually didn't mean to clip that. But oh well, never mind. Guess I'm going up here. Well, again, I'm feeling pretty confident. I don't know what it is that makes me feel confident. Maybe it's the fact that I've got an entire minute and I'm on blue fire. Even if I don't get a crate, I'm going to beat it by like 30 seconds, so... I don't know, there's so many things that makes me think these thoughts. These specific thoughts within my brain. Yeah, I did all right. 112 will do. Yes, it is a lot faster than my old one, which in turn was a lot faster than the initial one. Wild. It's still wild to me. It's very funny. Meteor Gorge! And for the final one, we will be... let's be green. Why not? I like it. I like the red suit. I like the shade of green. He looks a bit ill, but, you know, looks good. The time is wanted. Oh, actually, that's not free. Nice, we might have a challenge here. Maybe. I wouldn't count on it, but we might. Well, so far, I'm getting loads of time, so feeling pretty confident on that front. Yeah, I knew that there was going to be like a free up there. Saw that coming a mile off. Oh, I wanted to get that so I didn't have to go down the long way anymore, but never mind, I guess I will be going the long way again. That's fine. Whee! Can't remember... Yeah, I was going to say, is there like a weird configuration of where the crates are on the ice? But actually, no. I'm just thinking of like Crash 2 style more than anything. I think, more, yeah. Ooh, that free's not easy to get, actually. Don't know where it's due, I guess. Ooh, I missed the free. Means I'm probably not going to see the entire benefits of it. Actually... no, it probably is 3 seconds from the end, so maybe I will. I mean, I'm not going to get all the crates anyway, so... like, I was kind of trying. This is the kind of track where you could. I'd say that one is surprisingly hard to hit, though. Yeah, credit, actually, where it's due. That one is really hard to hit. Yeah, alright. 56, not bad. Not bad at all. Absolutely solid time. I'm happy with that. Thunderstruck is another one which will be a little different because anti-grav, baby. It is there at points, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. The beginning's pretty samey though. That's fun. I like that it's quite similar. Yeah, here's a little different. So you may remember I mentioned that like one of the letters I said like, oh, that's why it's like there, just sort of in the middle of like just on the track, because in the original it's underneath one of these like swinging things. Yeah, the swinging things are very differently placed because of the anti-grav sections and how different the anti-grav is. So yeah, I think it's like here on the original game, which is obviously very different. Which is, yeah, it's quite interesting, but it is so drastically different. But, yeah, I mean, maybe I'm misremembering. I could be misremembering. Maybe I am. But I thought that it was on, like, the anti-grav section. It was just, like, here, underneath Big Pendulum of Doom. But it is crazy just, like, how much the track has to change. For the anti-gravity, like, differences. And, hey, I messed up, yeah. Not that it matters, because, yeah, the original is much slower. And yeah, I can't remember which video I mentioned it in, I'm recording this afterwards. But yeah, the reason the anti-gravity sections are different is because they didn't implement anti-gravity. And I presume they didn't implement anti-gravity because if you do, you have to change a lot of the coding, a lot of the way the game plays. And it's hard to do. It's hard to make it seamless. And I don't know how much time the developers had on this game. I'm going to assume, based on the track record of the Crash and Spyro series from Activision, not a lot. Like, really, really not a lot. So they would have... I'm going to say maybe just over a year, maybe. But I don't know for sure. But that's my educated guess. But yeah, like, to like have the anti-gravity feature to make it work so that the game just doesn't explode in places. Yeah, it's difficult because to implement that, you have to make sure that like a bunch of the check marks work and that you don't detach from it, or you don't activate it where it's not supposed to be activated, or what. Like, there's so many reasons that it could go wrong, and I'm glad that I'm glad they didn't do it. I like what they did without it, honestly. I love the anti-gravity sections in Nitro Kart. I think they're really cool. Some of them more than others, but yeah, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Now this track, this is another one which has had quite a difference because of the anti-gravity, which you will see pretty soon. Right now, we are pretty much level, and it's really cool to see that, like, our movement is pretty much bang on. This is actually awesome to look at side by side. This is fantastic, and it is about to change quite a bit, because this section is so different. Yeah, you got the anti-gravity wall. But actually, even then, we're pretty much even still. Oh, wow, this is cool. So I think we're going to be even for the first lap, and then it is going to change because blue fire exists, and my speed is about to go. Woo! That was a cool first lap. We were pretty much bang on. That was awesome. Like, the thing is, because our skill levels are different, and I'm saying that as a benefit to Hypnoshock. Hypnoshock is way better than I am, and because the two games don't feel identical, like there are differences subtly or not so subtly. We have not been level, certainly not in that way. That was so cool to look at, like that. I'm so glad we actually got an instance where we are bang on, and what I do with these is I sync them. I take the very beginning, make sure that the time is the same, and then at the end I just cut it at the end. I don't watch it, so me looking at these side by side is genuinely a surprise. That was really cool. That was really cool. Yeah, I love how the track looks in Nitro Fueled. I think it's such a beautiful looking track. I love the lighting. It's super cool. It's super cool. And yeah, I hope you appreciate this little jingle, because we're going to hear it again. It's fine. It just means I won this one. It's also interesting how Nitro Kart had, like, the boosts on screen for how many, like, cumulative boosts you got. Like, very bizarre. But I don't hate it. Now, this track, oh my gosh. I love how they made this track look. Oh my god. It's just beautiful. It really is. It's such a sexy looking track. Like, they did so much to add so much life to it. And like the points where there's just no snow, because it makes sense. I mean, there's like a whole lava pit here. Like, it totally makes sense that there would be parts of the track or world that wouldn't have snow. Like, I love it. It does so much visually for the whole thing. Yeah, I really appreciate things like that. Like, and as I mentioned before, like, I love the way the lighting bounces off of both the snow and the gravel, and I love the texture of the gravel. There's just so much detail there, where, I mean, obviously that detail isn't in the original game because it's early PS2 or PS1 or whatever. Like, oh, fair enough. Like, I'm not expecting miracles, but at the same time, like, they didn't necessarily need to go as hard with this. It's just so impressive to me. It's so impressive. I love it. I love it. I love this game. And it's really cool to be able to look at these side by side and actually appreciate them, because whilst you're driving, you don't get to appreciate them because you're trying to win. But thank you very much for watching. It's been a blast as always. And I will see you next time for the final batch of Nitro Kart tracks. So yeah, I'll see you then.